welcome back to a brand new vlog. Today is the 1st of December, so it is officially Christmas month. If you've missed my last few vlogs, I am currently in my 3rd year of medical school, the 1st semester of 3rd year at Southampton. We undertake a research project and then we start placement in January. If you want to hear a little bit more about my research project, which I have spoken about a few times now, you can go and watch one of my other videos in the last few months because I talk about it in pretty much all of those. I have got 4 weeks left of the project and the deadline for the abstract submission is the 21st of December. So everything really needs to be wrapped up nicely by then, and then we present the projects in the 1st week of January. So it's all systems go for the next few weeks, but we also have lots of fun things happening. The first fun thing happening is actually tomorrow. We've got our MedSoc Christmas ball. Because of COVID, this will only be my 2nd MedSoc ball. I had the spring ball back in April, and last Christmas I didn't get a ticket to the Christmas ball because they sold out really quickly. So this morning I had a bit of a dodgy start to the day. I woke up and had some porridge, and then I realised that the water was turned off in our kitchen, which was not a brilliant start to the day. We also heard that the flat 2 floors up turned on all their taps to try and get the water to work, then left them in the on position, went out to uni. Obviously the water eventually came back on and apparently their flat has flooded. So I had my porridge and then I went into town to go to a workout session at Tribe, which is like this group workout class in Southampton that I've been going to, and they did some really good Black Friday deals, so I managed to like buy a package of sessions and I'm using those up at the moment. And let me tell you, the workouts at Tribe always make me so sweaty. I find I'm enjoying them because when I go to the gym on my own, I don't always push myself as much as I probably should, but when I go to Tribe, because the coach is there like telling you what to do and your heart rate and everything is on the board in front of you, I just find it really motivating. So after Tribe, I was in town and I thought I'll get a few things done in preparation for the ball while I'm here. The main thing I had to go and do was get my nails done. Now, I wasn't actually gonna get my nails done, but yesterday Jack came up to me and was like, "Are you gonna get your nails done for Christmas?" And I was like, "Why?" Like, it's not the sort of thing you normally ask me. Anyway, he offered to pay for me to get my nails done. So I got my nails done and they are obviously sparkly and very Christmassy. Then I went into town very quickly because I needed to get a few bits for my outfit. I already have my dress. It's been in my wardrobe for ages and I just never had a reason to wear it. So I didn't need to buy a dress for the ball, which was quite good, but I did need to get a few accessories and I just popped into Primark. So I thought I would quickly show you what I got in Primark. I got a few bits that weren't related to the Christmas ball, but I'll show you those anyway because they're kind of cute. I got some purple gloves because purple's my favourite colour. The temperature has definitely dropped, so I got these and they were only £1. I got some warm pyjamas because I realised all of my pyjamas are summer pyjamas and it's just getting so cold that I've been sleeping in joggers. So I thought I would stock up on soft pyjamas, and they're really cute. They're like navy blue with star pattern. I got some tights because it's tight season and I'm considering wearing tights with my dress tomorrow. So I got the opaque ones because I feel like they look a bit more like what you'd wear on a night out, maybe. So I might be wearing tights with my dress because then I don't have to fake tan my legs. Fake lashes for £1. Primark fake lashes are actually pretty good. So I got these to wear tomorrow. Then I got these really cheesy earrings because I want to wear them at work. My uniform isn't very festive and I just feel like jewellery is the only way I can actually express myself at the pub. So may increase the chances of customers tipping me, maybe. This is what I actually went in for. I went to get a bag to wear with my dress because my dress is plain black. So I need to dress up with accessories, and I got this sparkly bag for £7. And it's actually quite big and it's got a strap, which I am quite happy about. That's my bag and that is my Primark haul. I promise I actually am gonna do uni work today. When I got back from town, I actually already had a Teams call with WAMSOC, so Widening Access to Medicine Society. We had a meeting about our mock interview day that we're running in a couple of weeks' time. I just had to be part of that because I am educational lead, or one of the educational leads for WAMSOC, which is Widening Access to Medicine Society. I'm just cooking my lunch, but basically I had to get all my ball prep done this morning because tomorrow, before the ball, I have a clinical skills day at the uni and I'm not gonna have any time to get ready, so I had to get it done. I'm really glad that I've got it out the way. So first things first, tomorrow I have to go to the hospital for 9 AM for my second clinical skills session. We had our first ever clinical skills session a few weeks ago. We do it in like small groups, and the first one was intramuscular and subcutaneous injections. This one is cannulation and venesection. Before we go to this session, we have to do this compulsory online training and quiz. And if we show up to the session and haven't done it, we will get turned away. So that's what I'm doing now. So I've got the training ready. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but it has to be done. 100%. That attempt took me like 20 minutes because I really didn't want to get it wrong again. But we're done. Online training is done. Jax has arrived. You told everyone that you let me get my nails done. Are you gonna propose?
No. I'm gonna propose that you don't ask me that.
Why did you treat me to a manicure?
I got the kindness of my heart.
And
so you made me lunch that one time.
yeah, one of the conditions was that I had to make Jack lunch and do his washing up. But I think it was a fair trade-off.
I do not.
Right, now, oh, I'm very zoomed in. I really need to do some projects because I am gonna have to leave for work in about an hour. So I did say my goal today was about 400 to 500 words. So I'm gonna do that now. I'm working on my results section. So I'm just basically going through the survey, splitting up any data into qualitative and quantitative, and then present it in the project and then write about it a little bit and describe it. Because I don't have much time, I'm gonna focus on some of the quantitative data. So a couple of graphs and describing those, and then that will be it for today. But tomorrow is gonna be a really busy day, so I don't feel too guilty that I've not done a lot. And to be honest, I have written 4,500 words of a 6,000 word project, so I'm by no means behind. My supervisor does want the results section complete by the middle of next week though. So once I'd finished my project work for the day, I quickly sorted the dishwasher, did a bit of cleaning, procrastinated getting ready for work by annoying Jack. Don't make me go to work! Then I finally layered up for a very chilly walk to work. Here's me dancing in the kitchen when we'd finally finished all the orders. It's my vlog.
Line up our shoes, fold up.
I finished my shift at 11 and then Jack and I did a very exciting late night trip to Big Tesco to pick up some bits for our flatmate Luke, who wasn't feeling very well, and also to try and find advent calendars. Me and Jack have come to Tesco to find advent calendars and I don't think they have any left. But I only have myself to blame because I left it this late. I even asked someone who works here and they said they don't think there's any left. Jack says I need to grow up. I'm just not ready to. Friday morning, I was up early because I had to get to the hospital for 9 for the clinical skills session. So I had a very quick breakfast and then hopped on the bus. The clinical skills session lasted around 2 hours and was a little bit messy, but actually quite a lot of fun. I'm just really glad we've had the chance to practice on plastic arms before we are allowed to go near a real patient. After my clinical skills session, I headed to the library in the hospital to get on with the results section of my project. So my main aim for the day was really just to sort out my qualitative data and then group answers from the survey and put them into themes, and also pick out some quotes that I wanted to use in the results section. So I was just kind of sifting through the responses again and then deciding which ones I wanted to use in the actual results section. I was also going through responses of the focus group I did it with a group of pharmacists the week before, and I got loads more good stuff from them. So I was just trying to figure out really how I wanted to present the results. And that's kind of what I spent the next couple of hours doing until I got too cold, because they had to have the windows open in the hospital library and it was frosty. I've got all my work done for today. I need to start getting ready for the ball in, hold on, half an hour. So I'm gonna have some quick lunch because I'm not gonna eat again until the ball, because I think I'm having 2 courses there. But that won't be till about 7. So I definitely need to eat something now. And then I'm gonna get ready. First I need to have some lunch. What am I having? And for lunch today I am having some dal and some toast, I think. Very happy to be done with all my work for today. How has this happened? I don't understand. I have just started doing my makeup and then I realised I was planning on speaking to you while I get ready. I have showered, washed my hair, I have done my base and I've started baking. So for my foundation, I've mixed up NARS Sheer Glow and L'Oreal True Match. Oh my god, I feel like Zoella. I've mixed those up because I am slightly too pale for this one at the moment. Although I have fake tan, so I'm darker than usual anyway. Basically, this NARS one, it just always looks really dark on me, even though it looks really pale. I'm just really pale. And then my classic Collection 2000 concealer, which I have been using since probably I was in year 7. And it never changes. And then I'm just using a mixture of Rimmel and Collection powders on my face. I've got a cup of tea and I have been watching, wait for it, I have been watching probably the best Christmas film ever, Nativity. So I'm going to do a little bit of contouring. I'm going to dabble in contouring. I'm not going to do a lot because I just find it quite scary. I always feel like I'm doing it wrong. And then I've got this contour brush. I'm just going to blend that in. I don't even think it looks terrible. So next thing I need to do is bronzer. I've got this palette from Benefit. It's just Benefit Hoola, which is my favourite bronzer, as you can tell. There's like none of it left. Today I did that clinical skills session and we learned how to do cannulas and how to take bloods. It was a really good session actually, and I was one of the slower ones in there just because most of the people in there I think had done it before, or like not done cannulas before but definitely taken bloods before. Whether or not they've been like a HCA or something. There was like 6 of us in the session and I'd say half the people in there had some experience. I think it was really well done. We went through all the theory first, that took about an hour, and then we did it kind of together and we got a chance to do 1 cannula and then we practiced taking bloods as well. It was a little bit messy actually, and the red dye that they put in the plastic arm apparently stains your clothes, so I was trying to be really careful. I did film a few clips, but if you can see loads of blood in that, it's not just me. I did arrive and there was already blood all over the table, so it wasn't just me making all that mess. Obviously it's way easier to do it on this plastic arms and it's going to be a lot harder when I'm doing it on actual patients and practicing on actual patients. I didn't feel like I was too bad at it. The person doing the training did actually say I had a very steady hand, which I thought was a nice compliment. Again, I was one of the slower ones. It was just fun to like do something clinical and like start to feel like we're getting ready for placement. So in January we'll have another week, I think, of clinical skills before we start placement. If you missed my most recent Q&A, I actually spoke about what placements I'm on, and my first placement is GP, so I'm on GP for 8 weeks in January and February. I'm just very excited to finish project and get started with placement. I think that is what I've been waiting for the last 2.5 years. I also bumped into my project supervisor very briefly while I was in the hospital this morning. I just need to make sure I've got that results section done at the start of next week. I might do some tomorrow, but we will see how I'm feeling after the ball. On my brows, I've just put the Benefit Gimme Brow. Okay, let's do some highlighter. I think we're gonna go sparkly because it is the Christmas ball. I'm also really appreciating the fact that this Christmas I don't have any exams in January to like be studying for, so I'm gonna really try and enjoy this Christmas as much as I can, because for most of my life since I was about probably 15, I've had mocks or exams in January, so when I don't have that going on, I like to appreciate it. However, I am going to be working quite a bit at the pub over Christmas. I had a bit of a difficult time negotiating shifts at the pub. My manager said I had to work Christmas Eve, and I tried to explain to him that basically I don't live in Southampton, I don't drive, so if I worked Christmas Eve, and it would be till like 2 AM, it wouldn't just be till the evening, it would be till the early hours of Christmas Day, I wouldn't be able to get anywhere because I don't drive and all the trains stop at like 6 PM on Christmas Eve. I tried to explain this to my manager, and we managed to negotiate me working Boxing Day instead, which I'm not overly happy about because the same problem applies. There's no trains on Boxing Day, so my dad is kindly going to drive me up to Southampton on Boxing Day so I can work this shift. Not ideal, but there's not much I can do about it, and I really need to keep this job just because it is a good steady source of income for me, and they understand that I need to be flexible for uni, and they are good to me. They put my pay up recently, like it's just I need to stick with them if I can and be loyal. Also, again, I guess when I'm a doctor and when I get to that point, I'm gonna have to get used to working at Christmas time. Also, I am really bad at doing these makeup get ready with me's. For my highlighter, I used this Sleek makeup palette, which just has loads of lovely golden highlight colours. Next, I am going to do my eyeshadow. I am using my, I don't even want to show you this. This is my Naked palette. I have had this for like 6 years. It is very well loved. Does anyone else have a Naked palette they just can't let go of? Look, it served me so well, and it's still one I reach for most weeks, to be honest. This semester I have definitely got into fitness a bit more, and I think that's probably because I have a little bit more free time, so I've had the chance to like do a few more fitness classes, and I've really got into yoga. I like really love yoga, and I only realized that a few weeks ago. Basically, I was kind of off weightlifting and the gym for a little while. I decided I wasn't getting my money's worth from my gym membership at the uni, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna try some of the gym classes, and I went to like Pilates, Zumba, and I did yoga, and I decided I really like yoga. And then last week I went home and I actually did a yoga class with my mum, and that was really good. I actually preferred it to the one at the uni. The problem with the one at the uni is they do the yoga class on the badminton court while people are playing badminton. Like, they close off a section for the yoga, but it's just not very calm. It's just not very like relaxing. But I went to this class with my mum, and the lights were dim and it was quiet. It was so good. I just felt so relaxed at the end of it. And then, I forgot to say again, my eyeliner is the Maybelline Lasting Drama waterproof mascara. Has to be waterproof because my eyes just leak all the time, and when I don't wear waterproof eyeliner, it's all over my face. That's my eyeliner. And then finally, I've just got this L'Oreal mascara that I got for free recently when I spent over £10 at L'Oreal. I am also going to do fake lashes. That is most of my makeup done. I am going to do my hair and my eyelashes off camera, and I also need to pick a lipstick. But that is me, almost ready. So here I am, finally ready for the ball, and trying very hard to film my full outfit because my assistant cameraman Jack was sadly away for the weekend at his mum's. And to be honest, I kind of failed getting that full outfit pic, but you get the idea of what I was wearing. I ended up at Marge and Sophie's house for a quick pre-drinks, and we filmed a few TikToks for Jit's TikTok because did you know she's TikTok famous? Then we arrived at the Southampton Guildhall for the ball, and everything looked amazing. The theme was the Enchanted Forest, and all the tables were set out, and then there was like a dance floor, and Jam Sock, which is Medsoc's like band society, were singing songs on stage, and they were great. We spent a bit of time just like chatting, taking pictures, seeing everyone. Everyone looked amazing. It was such good vibes. We did get a free drink on arrival as well, which was nice. I think it was a Bucks Fizz. And then we all finally sat down for our meal. The meal was, it was okay. Like, I think the roast was a little bit plain, maybe. I really enjoyed the potatoes, though. I remember really liking the potatoes, but the chicken was quite dry. That was the main, and we had I think it was like an orangey brownie for dessert, which was quite nice. But by that point, I think everyone was just kind of ready to get up and dance.
Happy Christmas and a Happy New Year!
Yes! Happy Christmas! And then after the meal, all the non-diners arrived, so you could have had non-dining tickets. I think they arrived at about 9. It was honestly so much fun and nice to see everyone again, especially because in third year you're all kind of separate for the first half of it, so it was just nice to have everyone together. Everyone looked so nice, and yeah, and then we danced the night away. So here's a little montage of the rest of the evening.
Christmas time, Santa's out on the lawn. It's Christmas time, and Santa's out on the lawn. Well, he ain't got reindeer, he ain't got snow, he ain't got no place to go now. Christmas time, and Santa's out on the lawn. It's Christmas time, and Santa's out on the lawn. At 5 o'clock, he gets the juice. I flip the switch and he cuts loose, oh yeah.